Hey, are you thinking about building your own garage, maybe building your own workshop? Here in this video, we have been going over how to save tens of thousands of dollars by doing it yourself. I've never done anything this big, and in this series, I'm just kind of showing you the tips and the tricks that I've learned over the past several months. Actually, planning this project for well over a year, and some of the things that I've learned, and hopefully maybe help you save thousands and thousands of dollars by doing it yourself. Today's episode, we're going to be installing the rest of this wall framing over our header. I'm also going to show you how we got the header up here. I tried to video it the other day when we installed the header, but for whatever reason, I'm camera operator, didn't work. But I'm going to describe to you how we did it. I think if you just see how we describe it, it was actually really easy. I can't remember the YouTube channel that I saw this technique done, but there's a few references out there in YouTube land that you can kind of pick up this stuff, but it was really helpful for me as I'm doing most of this by myself. So sit back and enjoy. And like I said, in this episode, we're going to kind of build out this wall framing over our header, hopefully get it installed, and then all we have really left to do is sheet the front of the garage, and then we are ready for trusses. So hope you guys enjoy this, and if you like this type of content, it'd really help us out if you subscribed and liked the video. Maybe leave a comment if you see something that we are not doing correctly. Let us know. I'm always willing to learn, but thanks, appreciate it. All right, I wanted to talk about, I wanted to give you guys a little help. This was a big help for me installing this header. This header is what's called LVL. It's just laminated plywood. I don't know if you can see here, but there's like 3 layers of plywood that have been laminated together. And it's actually not terribly heavy. These sections were 18 foot, as my rough opening for the garage needs to be 16 foot wide. We're going with a 16 foot wide, 8 foot tall, but I had to have 2 of these per code. And so handling them was not terrible, but I want to show you how I addressed being able to do this by myself. One section wasn't too bad once I got it trimmed down to the size, the rough size that I needed to fit on my jack studs, but I kind of wanted to walk you through on how we did that. All right, so I don't know why I keep saying we, but what I did, and I saw this on another channel somewhere, and I don't remember, but I just kind of made that mental note in the back of my head of, okay, if I have to install my header by myself, this is what I'm going to do, and this is what I'm going to try. And I wish maybe if I can find the channel, I'll link it in the description below. This guy's really good. It's all he does is build garages, and he pretty much does it all by himself. I'm not near that talented or skilled as he is, but I thought, well, if I have to tackle this by myself, this is what I'm going to do. So I think I had like a 3 foot section. This is like a 4 foot section here, or 3.5 foot. But anyway, what I did was I mounted it about shoulder height right here, and I think it was something like that, and I drilled 4 screws in here, which really made this very robust and sturdy. I left a little bit over on this side just in case I got off balance or something like that, and I had to set the header somewhere, but I needed it at about shoulder height, so I knew if I could get the header up and rest it here and leave it like this, then I brought my ladder over to the other side, and once I got it, the header rested up here on this T, then I went over to the other side with my ladder, and I was able to climb a couple rungs up the ladder and set the header up on the jack studs here, and then brought the ladder over, and all I had to do was get the header from here up to here. And so it really made things not terrible doing this by myself. I'm not the strongest guy in the world, but obviously if you have a significant other or a son like I do who's a 17-year-old, I also have a 19-year-old, but he's off to college, but my 19-year-old, he would have been able to kind of help move it a few feet in the air until you get it rested on your jack studs. And then once I got it resting up on the jack studs, I just used some clamps, and I was able to kind of clamp it and hold it in place. And then I also had 2x6s mounted diagonally like this prior to me getting the headers up there, which prevented the headers from toppling to the front or out of the garage. So, and again, I just secured those to the studs with a couple screws, and it really added a lot of stability to getting the header up there. So I kind of wanted to share that with you guys. I hope this helps if you're doing this stuff by yourself, but I know for me, that was one of the things that I was looking for online was, how can I get this heavy piece of lumber up this high? And so you can see I'm 7 feet tall. So this is a pretty good jump even for me. And so if you don't have any help, that's just one of the ways that you can try to do it. And like I said, I'll try to leave a link in the description below. So hopefully that helps you. All I'm doing here is laying out the little studs that will go in here. I've already got pre-cut. So there are plenty of videos on YouTube that show you how to lay out for studs. These are 16 on center. And the way I did this was I divided my rough opening up there into 2 sections so I could handle these by myself. And they ended up being like 8 feet 5 inches and some change. And what I will do is I'm putting studs on the ends in the middle, which will allow me to secure the joints horizontally to each other, but it will also give me more stability and more room to build up for my garage door, because you always want to have a spring that's mounted in the center on your wall up there, and you want to make sure you have some good stability with that string, because there's typically a lot of tension, and I want to make sure that that never fails. So that's why we'll have our normal studs 16 on center, and then I will have 2 towards the middle that fall. This one falls on 16 on center, and then this one here, these will tie into the other ones, which will give me horizontal strength to secure these as well. So I just kind of like doing it like that. It's a little overkill, but and then we will have a top plate that will go across here that will strengthen the seam as well. going across the top of the header. If you guys are curious, the type of nail gun that I have is a Metabo. I actually just got it on Amazon, and honestly it was probably one of the best purchases that I made. It was only like, I don't even think it was 200 bucks, and that thing has built this entire garage, and we are where we're at right now, just working a couple hours a night. We're about done with the bottom portion of the garage with the walls and the sheeting, the header. I'm leaving it up to the professionals for the trusses, and hopefully if we can get all this done this weekend, they can come set the trusses this week. So, but like I said, if you're curious about the nail gun, it's a Metabo. I'll have a link in the description. It has made this project a lot of fun. It's done great. So, anyway, let's try to get this thing up. Kind of sucks, honestly. Trying to figure out how I want to do it. I need a clamp, I think. Just in case. Okay, let's go by right there. All right. Ooh. These 2x6s are not light. Okay. One more. Yeah, when you're as tall as I am, being up on a ladder really sucks. Especially by yourself. Oh, come on. Oh. Yes, first try. Wow. I don't know that I could be any. That's a great fit. Yeah. See if I can reach out here and get a clamp on. It's great. Woo-hoo. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you got any questions, feel free to reach out. Like I said, this is all a DIY, doing it myself project. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a very good learning experience. Some of the stuff is a little complicated, but yeah, if you got any questions or anything, don't hesitate to ask. All I got left here is to sheet the front of this, which hopefully won't take very long. We've already done the rest of the building, so just gonna run a few more nails in the header to secure that. But like I said, this has been a fun project, and if you're looking to save a lot of money and do it yourself, I highly recommend it. You just got to go for it. We're going to probably save at least $10,000 to $15,000 doing it ourselves. Now we are going to default to the pros and let them do the trusses, but I don't want to get up on the roof and do all that myself, so it's just not something I'm comfortable with, and the guys that are doing it for us are giving us a great deal on it. So they're going to put the trusses up and sheet the roof, and I think we're going to go ahead and have them put the shingles on as well. So we're just going to match the house. So any questions, let us know. Please like and subscribe. It just it's free. It helps out our channel a little bit, and we really appreciate it. Until next time. I really wonder why I fool myself.